Hey everybody. Is it just me, or does anybody else remember that classic video game Base Hero? Yeah, hold off, my memory's a little fuzzy, but if I recall, you take your mouse and your keyboard like this, put it in your hand, and when the game starts, you just do something like and when you hit a combo, the star power kicks in, at which point you can really start to flex and do stuff like this! Whoa, man! What the heck? We just started the episode, y'all. It's going to be a good one. Stay tuned. Basslines. Thank you, Bass God. Thank you so very much, Bass God. I'm happy you're here. I hope you're happy to be here. Yeah, let's do it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to .com Doom. I sang that. I wrote that song, actually, just for you. Not you. Yeah, you. Hope you liked it. This is episode 4, y'all. I kind of can't believe it. The time is flying. The time has wings, apparently. And it's been a hoot and a half. It's been 4 whole hoots. I dropped my broken Guitar Hero controller, which is for sale, by the way. $50 for the neck of this Wii Guitar Hero controller. I've seen the used video game market. People are going to buy it. Anyway, how y'all doing tonight? The chat is hype. Here we go on the hype train. Toot toot, tootly toot. Andres, what up? Thanks for being here, dude. I really could not have made this episode without our friendship and your basslines. And also the basslines of Way and a guy named Jason and a person named Kai. It was a team effort. There's going to be a lot of basslines tonight, all right? So stay tuned. That's going to be great. It's .com Doom, y'all. Whoa! I always point the wrong way. Got to get the muscle memory down, but look at that little red present with a bow on top. Andres, you made my night. You gave me a bassline, and then you gave me a present. Merry Xmas. Happy Hanukkah. Kwanzaa. All the good stuff that people celebrate. My heart is just aloud. This here, yes, all this will happen. Hype, gonna happen. Trains, the biggest enthusiast. I'm the conductor. Toot tootly toot toot. Nardwar. Smiley face, we're going to do that. This is our agenda over here, y'all. Our matters to address. I'm going to do that too. Mom, I see you out there. Thanks for tuning in. Love y'all. But I just wanted to give you a sincere, warm, not cold, welcome back to .com Doom. The happiest little show on the net. Before we do anything, this is a social experiment, and it is an experiment of the interwebs. But please amuse me here. On episode 2, a student I used to know at the University of South Florida sent this video, a live ticking grenade that is .com Doom. He took the video link and he threw it to a friend. And then his friend hopped on. Snowball effect. Do you dig it? I'll stop peeking the mic. I'll turn it down a little bit. Hot sausage. I challenge you, I implore you, I dare you. I triple dogged it. 3 dogs, okay? That's really cute stuff. I said 3 and then I pointed 2. That's how I do. Where's the... That's how I do, y'all. Take the link to this video, throw it at somebody, and run. I'm kind of joking, but also I'm really not. I would love it if y'all just sent it to a friend who you trust. They wouldn't be too weirded out by this person they don't know, like wagging their bony finger at them. But, oh my God, y'all are amazing. The reason I'm asking you to do this, and I've never been this deliberate about asking this before, is this magic number right here. Every episode I come up with a corny little goal of like Yeah, if 10 people subscribe, I'll go make 10 things. I'll make my partner 10 sandwiches. That was the first episode we did. For this one, y'all, we're planting plants. I mean, like, how much more good and evil does it get? Everyone loves a good plant. I'm triple dog daring you, everyone loves a good dog, to help me plant some plants. Throw this link at your friends. Throw this link to your roommates. Throw this link at your ex-roommates. Okay? Forget everything else I said. Only your ex-roommates. Let me mend the bridge. I know how it goes. Ex-roommates, ex for a reason. The apartment was too small. They ate all of your sandwiches. Invite them back into the mend. Send them .com doom, all right? A little Neosporin on that wound. Boo, boo, boo. I hope I don't feel patronizing to anyone. I love you all, and I appreciate that you're here. Send this link to a friend if you will. You don't have to. It's a free country. Is it? Anyway, that's for a different episode. Okay. Tonight, no. I have new graphics and stuff, so same old golden pipes, but some new graphics. So the spiel and the stuff that I cover at the top of every episode, hopefully it'll be a little more jazzy on the eyeballs, the peepers. Check it out, y'all. If you want to get on this show, and I hope you do, I'm going to make this feel real personable. Personable. Person. Bowl. Centaur. Is that what that is? A person, half bowl? No, that's horse. I don't know my Greek mythology. I have an embarrassing confession to make. Whoa! 9 minutes in, and I don't know my Greek mythology. Public schools. I'm just kidding. I had a lot of amazing teachers in public schools that I love very much, and they were responsible for the person that I am today. It's just a comedic trope to make fun of our education. So I did it, and now I'm rescinding the joke. If you liked it, you can't keep it. That joke's mine. Putting it back in the brain now and locking it away. I know too many good teachers to be dunking on them. Anyway, check it out, y'all. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes, I want y'all to get on the show. No lie. It's as simple as this. Get out your email doohickey, your pocket email device thing. Type up an email, hash it out. Send it my way, buddy. And then we can be friends. Pals and friends in front of the whole world. I speak like a baby now. I don't know Greek mythology, and I speak like a baby. Maybe I'm the issue. Public schools are fine. I just flunked the second grade, evidently. So send me an email. If you have an idea for this crazy show, and if you've seen an episode by now, man, you know that anything goes. There are no laws in .com Doomsville. I just made that up. Well, there are a lot of rules. That's funny. There's a discernment to be made here. No laws. It's the wild freaking West. But there are rules, and I will get to those after you send me an email. Go ahead and do it. You know you want to. I'm tickling the email address, and so should you, all right? Toss me an email. Get on the show. I'll interview you. We can make a video together. Yeah. Over here, our moderator pointing out you can send us fun videos, as so many of you did tonight. We got bass. Bass. We got bass lines for you tonight. Again, kudos to all of our co-stars, our guests, our freaking rock stars, who I will show you in like a half hour, something like that. You'll start to see that good stuff. Send me an email. What's next? Hey, what's up? Someone says, how's Bulls Radio doing? Now that, my friend, is a throwback. If you knew me from the Bulls Radio days, you knew me 3 to 8 years ago. I'm playing 20 questions with whoever this is. I can't see your whole name, but thanks for being here. Ah! Wait, you just activated auto-tune mode. You did that way. Thank you. I love you too, buddy. I really do. I appreciate all of you. I love all of you. Yes, is what Mia says. No. LOL. Good times, good times. With that, yes, Bulls Radio, it's doing fine, whoever asked that, but it rebranded recently at the University of South Florida. It's called Bulls Media now. They do all sorts of other good stuff. So my Tampa folk out there, if you're watching somewhere else in the world, you're going to learn some Tampa school trivia. Our radio station was called Bulls Radio. Boom, now you can go on Jeopardy and win that money and split it with me, please. Keep it going in the chat. We love a lively conversation over here. Post your inner sanctum, your deepest questions, your deepest, dankest thoughts, your life's regrets, juiciest baselines, notes for tomorrow, your favorite corn recipes, all of that stuff. Put it right here. This is the place for corn recipes because this is the corniest recipe of them all, right? Wait for it. I got it. It's going to be so worth it 10 minutes later. Because I'm the corniest recipe of them all. Whoa! Please. No, please. We just started the show. No need to applaud. Just say it. Please. Keep it. Sit down, everybody. Oh, hold up. There it is. All right. I shushed the riot going on that was virtual applause. Yes. But again, keep chit-chatting. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Are we talking corn or... Okay. Every episode, I need to point this out. I am hearing what you're hearing. This is a live shindig. And when I just said the word corn, it kind of broke my ears. And underneath these headphones, there's a bit of blood, a little bit of blood. So I'm sorry if that just happened to you. LOLP! Lacey, this was in the script for later, but you're jumping ahead of the game. You are the game, okay? You are the game of life. And .com Doom's the joystick. Speaking of which, I don't know if you were there, Lacey, but first casualty of the show, we shredded a Guitar Hero controller. And by that I mean I can't use it anymore. But oh man. Here's some Dr. Seuss word puzzles for us. Basically, the basis of your baseline basis baseless. Thanks, Lacey. Hey, Lacey, pop quiz. I'm going to embarrass you in front of everybody. I'm just kidding. Hopefully it's not like that. When you ever played this game, could you ever hit the orange button? Were you ever able to hit that one? Or is that like the no zone? Like, nope. Keep it red, green, and yellow like a stoplight. That's what I want when I play Bass Hero. Let me know in the chat if you could ever hit that orange button. Man, I don't know. You got dexterity. You got a flexy pinky. So does this neck of this guitar. See, it's still you can't see the bottom where it's ripped off. As far as you're concerned, it's still connected to all right, I just showed you the end. It's still connected to a very flexible, stretchy rubber band guitar down there. That's how I'm able to flick it around like this. Never. Yeah, dude, I get it. That game was tough. I had a brother in the house, and I think we combined our allowance to buy the Guitar Hero video games. And with that, friendly competition. We would always try to outdo each other to impress the house dog. You wanted to be the house dog's best friend, and the house dog only wanted to hang out with the person with the best pinky, Guitar Hero. That's where Guitar Hero comes into play. So we would be competing with each other. Could only hit the orange button. I lost 4 of my fingers. Oof. Way too soon, my guy. I'm sorry. But thank you for sharing. I know who that is. That's why I'm calling him out. And LOL. We're moving on. Let's get to the rules, because rules rule. Can I do it? Can I? Rules rule. This has been your public swag announcement. Oh! Yeah, swag. public swag announcement, PSA for the night, is that rules rule. And if you disagree, you can go to another web show like, oh, I don't know. So I was saying, oh my, can you imagine? Sometimes I wish that was my style of delivering. That's true. I'm neglecting to point out the goods. I asked Lacey if they could hit the orange button. Superficial question. Lacey, check this out. I'm going to connect a lot of dots right now, and I'm going to give you the credit you deserve. Maybe you can't hit the orange button on Guitar Hero. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Hold with me. It's going to take a second. But you can play the orange guitar of life. Whoa! Major theory confirmed right there, okay? What are those called? Conspiracy theory. This guitar that we will play later in the show, as a bass guitar, you're going to want to stay tuned. Technology, it's crazy. This is actually a bass guitar. Just stay tuned. Is Guitar Hero. That's an empty shell of a conspiracy theory that I need us to spread online. I'm just kidding. There's too many of those online already. But we are busting some conspiracy theories way. You get it. Thank you, brother. Productive. We are like a S tier. I was about to spell a word. We are 1 A tier and 2 S tiers level citizens of the world, right? S tier. We're busting theories, making sure that the babies who go online do not have to deal with the B tier, S tier, the BS tier. We don't want that. We want our babies to browse safely. So we're busting the conspiracies. One at a time. One Guitar Hero at a time, y'all. Whoa! That's not a theory. That's just a music theory. Thank you, Mod. You're the moddiest mod of them all. Modpage. I promise there's tracks laid for this show. Every episode, it's a staple of the episode. There will be the part where I look you in the eye through my tinted shades and I say, it's okay. There's a destination. Don't worry about it. Check it out. Your weekly reminder. The rules are as follows. Please, everybody, when we chillax tonight, rule number 1, don't be a butt. Please be kind to others and yourself, actually. That's part of not being a butt, is being cool to yourself. Rule number 2, keep it PG. 13, you know, content warning. I might drop the occasional crap, some dangs. How gosh darn it. Gee willers. Essentially that way. You can curse as much as I do. Dang it. Gosh darn it. Only when you stub your toe, though. Or when you're passionate about something. Basically, base theory basically theorizes baseline theories based on my analysis of the bases that you based off your research baseless. No claims based in realities of bases. Basic physics bases. Did I cover all my bases? Let me know. Every 5 minutes, I'm going to remind you, we got to hit 5. That's my episode goal. And we're not going to hit it, but that's okay. Whoa, PG-13, you can do that. You can do that. Thank you for letting me. The whole world knows now. But you're just a brave soul and a smelly soul. But you're my friend, so I love you. It's PG-13. You can do that. Rule number 3, the most important rule. Yes, we will, dang it. Respect others' identities. It's a big, beautiful, diverse world out there. A lot of people from different places thinking different things, saying different stuff, eating different dishes? Cuisine?
Yeah.
So, with that, usually when I do that deep voice, it's an accident because I twist the knob too far. That time it was on purpose. Basslines. Get that deep, deep voice. That baritone voice. Please respect everyone's identities. Today and all days, actually. Take that from the show and throw it at your friends, just like you threw the link to this video at your friends. Thank you. It'll make the world a better place if we all just respect each other, despite our differences or even our annoyances. That dude at the Wendy's the other day who was doing something weird or different or something, and it was kind of annoying because it put 2 minutes onto your burger getting time. You know what? Maybe they were just having a tough day, right? Rule number 3, respect others' identities. I don't know. Within reason. Within reason. If someone's about to, like, punch you in the arm, maybe catch their fist and give them a turkey and give them a pep talk. All right. We did the rules. We did the rules. We did the rules. I'll take these off. It's dark. I'll put them up. Oh, God. It wasn't meant to be, y'all. The glasses are staying on for a little bit. They got a brain of their own. Yes. Yes, they do. Next up, we are going to... I'm going to introduce the theme. But before I introduce the theme, I'll take my glasses off for this part. I want to dedicate this episode of .com Doom to a person with a name. And to most of you out there, this will probably just be a name. I don't know if you'll ever get the opportunity to meet this person, but hear me out, because I got a microphone. So I'm going to just tell you a minute of what this person meant to me, right? What this person means to me. Because I think that's important. Expressing your gratitudes and your platitudes and your attitudes and your altitudes, all that good stuff. You got to get it out there. This episode, the baseline episode of .com Doom, goes out to Dr. Lee Eubank, who is a man who was a mentor to me as a youth, as a tot, the wee one, version of me one. When I was younger, Dr. Lee Eubank taught me music, basically. He was a colleague to my mom, taught at the University of Central Florida, and we would go over to his house for lessons, music lesson day after school, and me and my brother, we would have our instruments. I played the cello. My brother played the upright bass lines. And Dr. Lee Eubank was the most kind, compassionate, caring, enthused person during those music lessons. I could wholeheartedly say that he was basically the reason I ever picked up a guitar, dabbled in drums, learned music production, some of the skills I still have today. And he's just a really sweet, sweet individual who's done amazing things for me and my family. So I love you, Dr. Lee Eubank. You're the best. I attribute so much to you. This one goes out to you, right? So there you go. Clap in the chat. Put your sweet emojis in the chat. Had to get that one off my chest. He means a lot. And I don't get the opportunity every day to tell him how I feel. So tell the ones you love that you love them. Send them a text and the link to this show. I'm just kidding. Those can be separate messages. Let's see. Yeah. Sorry, I need to turn my microphone down. But I'm not gonna. Yes, I will. I respect your ears. Aww. So is Andres, everybody. My 3 exchanges with you in real life so far, Andres, incredibly wholesome. Half hug, high five, fist bump. Good show. See you at the next one. Rather limited. That's a regret of mine. I'd love to get to know you more. But this is me just bearing my soul to the world about our interpersonal relationship. That's what happens on .com, dude. Dang it. Torrents, yeah. The auto-tune is definitely a character in this show.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all be the judge of that. Sometimes she's a little fiddly dilly, and doesn't act up. It's like a melodic music when we turn on the auto-tune. The voice just, I don't know, otherworldly frequencies come out. And sometimes that's a good thing. Other times it's a haunting, terrifying thing. I'm sorry to your pets. If you're watching this and you have a dog or a cat in the room, whoa, I'm sorry. Because I feel like...
What?
I feel like if they hear that coming out of your TV speakers, I don't know, they're going to flee. They're going to scatter. They're going to like, "Rah!" and just run to a different room, disappear into the refrigerator for a week until they know it's safe to get back into the living room. My apologies if you watch with your pets, but thank you for watching. Yo! The theme tonight, can we get a drum roll? Guess what? It is. It's Basslines. If you watched the news episode last week, that little sound effect that just played is it's a carryover. I cradled it in my arms and I said, "You were funny enough. We'll keep you for another episode." So I just kept the same sound effect. Has nothing to do with Basslines. Has everything to do with the news, but it's very intense, so we kept it. Basslines, everybody. And if you watched the show before, you know how this goes. We're going to watch some videos together. Later in the show, I get to interview a complete stranger, someone I've never met before, but I'm excited to because they play the bass. And how they were referred to me was that people said, "Hey, if you're going to interview someone about the bass, you got to interview Jason." This guy, Jason, he's Jaco Pastorius, the sequel. 3, coming to a theater near you. He is what the Wooten brothers dream of when they play the bass guitar. That's what they said about Jason. We're going to interview him later. Total stranger. I don't know. No relation, right? We're going to get him on. It's going to be great. But before then, I am going to play some first videos for you all. So please buckle up, grab a cup, sip it up. Sibbly boop bop beep bop beep 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 beep. Hold up. Sibbly bop. Gotta hit the button. There's a little bass ditty for you. Stay tuned. I'm gonna get the video rolling right now. We're doing it a little different tonight. Usually we run all the video at once. Tonight we're gonna do it in chunks. Gives you an incentive to hang out for a whole hour and a half or more. You're doing homework, you're cleaning, you're cooking, you're eating a food. Do it with me. Let's chill. All right? So I'm going to play some video for you right now. If the tech is on my side, bass gods, please allow the tech to be on my sides. And then we'll touch base again after that, and we'll continue the conversation. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to turn that off. The rogue news sound effect just going to keep happening. Oh, now the people are applauding. Oh, my God. So I'm going to hit the button. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Stay tuned. Here's some video for y'all.
In an as-seen on TV world where images turn gray when someone is not happy, a person is searching for the perfect instrument. They will go far and wide and strum many a string and try many a thing, but something's just not sticking it right. They will try apps and keyboards and keyboard apps, playing classic songs that you probably heard of when you were 2 years old. And that's cool, but the world's still feeling kind of gray, and we're just not... Wait, what's this? A bass guitar, you say? Whoa! Oh yeah. Oh what? The bass guitar. The only instrument where open strings and simple root notes are valuable legendary contributions to a band. It's a little too good to be true, but it's true.
Howdy, I'm the Keytar Cowboy, and you're watching .com Doom.
I said, all right, and we're back. Y'all, I realized seconds, even like 30 seconds into that. Yeah, I know, Way. Dude, Andre's slaying it. I saw that the video was off center, so my apologies. I tried to fix that quickly, but a bit of time passed by before I caught that, so my apologies there. But Andres, you dog, you legend. That was amazing. Thanks for sharing the chops with the show. I appreciate you. Andres is a really cool guy. He plays in a band called Rona. You can check him out on the gram, Rona Music, Rohna. They're awesome. Local to the Gulf Coast area. They play some shows in Lakeland, Tampa Bay. It's really good stuff, y'all. Check them out. That's Andres, the bass player for that band. So now you know. Knowledge is power. Oh. I know, sick. That fisheye angle, crazy punk rock. I was like, 90s energy, which, I don't know if you knew, Andres, episode 2 of this show, the theme was the 90s. So you're channeling the doom, all right? My sweaty pits hand signs, that's also channeling the .com doom, and you're doing it. So, thanks. Yo! There's a little bit of echo on my voice, like a tiny bit of reverb, and when I'm loud enough, I can hear it, and it makes me happy, y'all. Basslines! You're watching a show on the internet right now. Maybe you're just trying to chill, but here I am, commandeering the chat, summoning the words from your bowels? I don't know. Where do words come from? Over here, right now, I want to see your input on this. Yes. Fiery bowels. Please let me know in the chat right now, what are some of your favorite bass lines? Favorite bass lines. Bass lines. If you know a song has a great bass line, 8 out of 8, 7 out of 8, 11 out of 20 even, whatever your metric, if it's great, throw the name of the song in the chat. We do this every episode. I beckon people to just blow up the wall of text over here. Think of something. Could be the White Stripes. Could be Jimi Hendrix. Could be his lesser-known cousin, Himi Gendrix. Underrated AF. Anyone? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Seinfeld. Amazing. I don't know the name of this I Am Going to BRB song, but it sounds sick. I'm just kidding. Think of a song. It can be popular. That would help me. Who is this Seinfeld? This indie trash. I'm just kidding. He's the most successful comedian of our time, probably. I'm begging y'all. Throw some in the wall, in the chat, in the bass, and the lines, and the Seven Nation Army. Do all of that. Let me know your favorite bass lines over here. While you do that, this is your opportunity. You don't have to perform under pressure. If you're stage fright right now and you don't want to do it, I'm going to switch the screen, and I'm going to do something. Who knows if it'll be funny? But I'm going to do it, dang it. Because I do it every episode. And I'm a sucker for tradition in some ways. Hey, Bulldog. All right, so what I'm going to do, while you all blow up the chat, I see Thundercat. Good God. I seen Thundercat live, Andres, in Orlando many moons ago, and they had to resculpt my face. Someone picked up the ectoplasm goo that was on the floor where I was standing, and they paid a kid to do Play-Doh with it, and this is how I look today because of Thundercat's Basslines. Keep it coming in the chat. Keep posting them over there. I see someone said Primus. That's amazing. All these are really amazing bass lines. Les Claypool. He kind of does the weird slappy, melodic, slidey stuff. It's dirty, like the name of the song. My name is Mud. Little name tag on it. Mud. Hold up. Let me see if I can make this happen. Mud. No, I thought I had a text thing that I could put on there. I don't. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is not Mud anyway. But keep the bass lines going over there. And I'm going to read, in the style of slam poetry, the lyrics to All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor. And if you know anything about me, man, it's slam bam, kerdam, sloom slam poetry. I don't know how else to say it, y'all. It's going to get intense up in here. I got to remove the mic from the stand. A 10-month affair. Takes a long time to remove mics from stands. I'm going to hold my my lucky Guitar Hero neck because it's going to get intense, okay? Stick around. And keep posting in the chat. You're doing a great job. Bass lines, favorite bass lines, throw them over there. That's your homework. I'm about to do mine. All About That Bass. Because, you know, I'm all about that bass. I'm all about it. About that bass. No treble. I'm all about that pace. Come on. I'm all about the bass. The bass. No treble. No treble. I'm all about that bass. The bass. No treble. It's fine. It's fine. No treble. It's good. We're good. We're good. One last time to clarify, I am all about the bass. Yeah, it's pretty clear, okay? I ain't no size 2, but I can shake it like I'm supposed to. Because I got that boom boom in the boys chase, all the right junk in all the right places. I've seen the magazines. I've seen the photo. Come on, dude. Everyone's seen the Photoshop. What are you on? What are you thinking? Everyone has seen the Photoshop. I thought. Have you all seen the Photoshop? Let me know in the chat after you post a baseline. Well, we know that stuff ain't real. Come on. Please. 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 Please make it stop. If you got beauty, just shake him up, because every inch of you is perfect. From the bottom to the top. Scene. Thanks. Wow. Snaps. Snap for crap. That's my slam poetry motto. I mail it in, and I get a snap. It's the economy. It's the currency of poetry. 5 goal. The goal is 5, y'all. Don't forget. We got to get 5 plants planted this week. Thanks for indulging. Let's see what we can do over here. I'm going to look at the chat now because y'all weren't on screen. I think I can make it bigger. Figuring out my tech in real time while I'm live streaming. Sweet Child of Mine, Them Changes Come Together. My Name is Mud by Primus. Corey Wright and Bobby Vega are my current favorite basses. Nice. I actually don't know either of those basses, Way. To be honest, it's been a minute. I haven't been listening to music recently. Not a good thing. I'm happier, better person when I listen to music. Just the joy of discovery, you know? Like, my overall well-being is boosted way up. But it's been a couple of months since I've really gotten to enjoy doing that. So I'll have to check those out very soon. Both those lads. They sound awesome. Let's see. Sting. No Mother Lovin' Treble. Whoa! Keeping it PG. Yes. the music caves. None of the world exists except for you and the person on the other end of the cans. And it's a beautiful connection, that one. Hearing all of the sonic layers that they carved like a beautiful wedding cake. Or a present in a red box that Andres gives you when he flicks his fingers across the strings. Thank you again, Andres. Wait, what the heck? You're beautifuler, and that's a word. Don't even call me on it. Hey-oh! So it's really hilarious when y'all do chats over here, yonder. Sometimes the emojis get crudely translated into English. The pictorial language gets just crudded into syntax. So you got this is the nicest thing anyone said to me all day. But then I actually see the chat, and it's a cool dude emoji, all right? Y'all have to take my word for it. Mark O'Connor in the chat. Way, are you familiar with Mark O'Connor? I'm curious if you've heard of that one. I have not. Again, y'all are dropping genius in the chat, stuff I don't even know about. And I'm not the authority. I don't know diddly squat when it comes to Basslines. That's why I do these episodes. It's an abstract, artistic exploration with you to learn more about topics. And I don't mean opening a textbook or a Google and reading to the camera. I mean, oh my God, I have a week to make a video about a topic that I know a little about or don't know as much about. Let's see what happens. And then together we all learn. Bluegrass bass player. Okay, cool. Love me some bluegrass. Green grass, F off. I don't want that stuff. Green grass, underrated opinion, hot take, the superior style of music. Purple grass is where it's at, though, okay? Don't chastise me. Touching grass is important. I think science has proven that. Some would say that your A tier, S tier, S tier is grass. That's just what some say. Don't mark my words for it, okay? That's just what some said. So, if that's true, you better be touching grass. Pant damn ters. What am I missing? What am I missing on that one? I don't even know. I love it, though. Thank you for that. Instead of debating people online, just tell them to go touch some grass, dude. That's the most, disarming. Like, next time you're at the Wendy's and the dude in front of you is like, he's all like, and then you're all like, just tell him to touch some grass. And then, crisis averted. You're going to get your grass-fed burger. I doubt it, from Wendy's. Okay, now I'm starting beef. We're on a roll! Starting beef with Wendy's, y'all. If you didn't know, me and my partner are vegans, so I'm allowed to do that. So are you. Anyone's allowed to start beef with a corporation. It's the beauty of being alive, I guess. But when you can start beef with them and it's a pun, I feel like you should be able to retire. Obama? Joe Biden? Just some ideas, okay? Let me retire because I made one good joke one night. That's not fair. That's not how life works. I came around. Let's put this guy back in his little perch. All right, we got some chit-chats, and then we'll play some more video after I read some stuff. And Vanilla Frosty, not chocolate. God, why are we full of hot takes on this show? We're like the outcasts. Hey, that other internet shows don't welcome with that kind of talk. But I think I agree with you. The Vanilla Frosties were dang good. Like 9 out of 10 good. Like, that good. I don't even know what that meant to you. It was interpretive, but that's how good. When I drink a Vanilla Frosty, I want to do that, and then I cramp up because I drank a Vanilla Frosty. But it's good. I agree. The Vanilla Frosties from Wendy's are the only product on the menu that I need to think about boycotting. Each grass is a big old tree to an enchantingly tiny ant. Trees are mountains. Mountains aren't real. Someone up there used word math, to prove that mountains are not real. Living in Florida, I bought it. I don't see mountains. I only see Magic Mountain, Space Mountain, and Mount Everest. And I'm told those are made of plastic. So mountains are not real. Therefore, the rest of your math is correct. Trees are mountains. Wait a minute. Has an existential crisis. Let's see. We need to do an episode on hyperpop where you only talk through auto-tune effect the whole time. Andres, you're invited back on the show. We'll figure that out. I don't know if I have it in me, but I think you're going to pull strings and help me do like the Jedi trials in the temple, you know? I'm like, no, Luke Skywalker, I can't do a whole episode on hyperpop. And you'll be like, look deep within. There's balance within everything. The dark side, the light. Feel that thing tickling your spleen right now? That's the force. You're going to make the hyperpop episode. And it's going to sound like this, like this, like this, like this. Breathes in auto-tune. All more cursed images, cursed sounds. Breathing in auto-tune. Again, instant replay. Terrifying stuff, y'all. We are on the cutting edge of the internet. Okay, that's the point of .com Doom, is to just throw your consciousness to the wind in front of a camera with cool people, and then you cut a little further into what the internet means. That's what we're doing it. You're a freaking astronaut of the web. I was trying to think of what that could be called, and astronaut on the web is a bit too long, so we'll wordsmith it. We'll come up with a better title, but I'm for both sides. I love that. They should learn to love each other for who they are, dang it. I love it, Way. Thanks for your 2 cents. All right, let me double check. I think it is almost time. Well, actually, before we play more video, and this, I don't think I'll take too long with this. As promised. So, this is an interesting thing. I have a guitar, and I plugged it into an octave pedal so that it's basically a bass guitar, which I know is like the only rule of playing a bass guitar. Like, don't detune a guitar. No one says that, but it's just the vibe I pick up when you speak to bass players and the reverence they have for 4 strings. They're big as your face. You have to wrestle with the 4 giant gauge bass strings to make music happen. And then I walk up and I'm like, it's like 6 little puny strings. But getting a bass to sound good on a live context can be really challenging. So I was like, I'll just plug in a guitar because I don't want to blow out my headphones, or I don't want the bass to be too hot. It's Florida, y'all. We don't need any more hotness. So let me see if I can find the chat. I don't know if I know any of these songs in the chat because they're all... That's why I was laughing earlier. I was like, yeah, we'll make up a little playlist and I'll just toy around for like 5 minutes and see if I can play any of them for you. But they're all very proficient, fast. 7 Nation Army, top tier. That's the hardest, fastest song anyone can learn. Boom. Messes up 7 Nation Army. But let me see or if there are any other ones that I could probably just throw together real fast. God, it's funny. Someone said Come Together by the Beatles. That the bass is the first thing you hear. It's like the last thing you hear. It's an amazing bass line. And it's not super simple. It is Africa by Toto. Now we're talking. The mod gets it. They're throwing me a bone. Something like that. Whoa. Hey, any other simple bass lines that I could probably just pull out of my left ear right now? We're going to do the game again, but you have to pick a very elementary, easy bass line. And I'll try it if I know it. But I appreciate y'all sharing me the bass songs that you love. Another one bites the dust. There we go. Is it an E? Probably. Let's see. Watch, I'm just like singing. I'm playing the vocal line of Another One Bites the Dust on the bass guitar. Although I think that was how the bass line goes, at least at first. Hot, hot. Don't touch it, it's hot. I don't want you to get burned and bite the dust. I don't want you to do that way. I don't want another one to bite it. Whoa. Bass lines. Big bot. I'm bad. Classical. Victor. But actual notes. That's the Victor Wooten song. I tried. Brian, I've seen Spinal Tap twice. I don't remember the iconic. Jasper says, this is amazing. Oh, hey, Jasper. Thanks for watching, bud. Hope you all are doing great. Appreciate you tuning in. Means the world. Hey, Jasper. This next bass line goes out to Jasper because it's the hardest. Anyway, you get it. I fiddled around with this long enough. Brian, you're naming all the amazing bass lines. I appreciate that. And they're the ones that are like so iconic that I cannot put them to my fingers right now. And I apologize for that. But I'll probably make a playlist. We'll do an episode 2 on this sometime. Give it the proper sequel it deserves. We'll come back. We'll play all the bass songs that I couldn't play on a guitar today. Much shame. Very wow. But for now, I think we should play some more video bits. What do you think? I said, what do you think? I forgot how slow and groovy that bass was. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to match it. I'll sing with it in unison. I was doing laps around it. Mario Kart. Mary had a little lamb. All right. Let's watch some more videos, friends. Check it out. Stay tuned. To the doom.
Hello, it's your boy, the fourth Migo, and you're listening to .com Doom. Now, what will we be doing today? Today, as I slowly inch this microphone not awkwardly closer to me, today we're going to be talking about the bass. We're going to be talking about bass lines, hard-hitting slaps, thumpers, the 808s, the big gigantic speakers. We're going to be talking about everything that has to do with putting large amounts of noise in your head holes to make you happy. Let's start. First, we're going to start talking about Never Catch Me by Flying Lotus and Kendrick Lamar, aka King Kendrick, aka K Dot, aka Kung Fu Kenny, aka a whole bunch of other things. This song slaps. I have nothing more to say. It is a song off of Flying Lotus's old album, but nevertheless an amazing performance from Kendrick Lamar. There are two major bass sections on this song that are completely, in my opinion, completely transformed the way that you would really do that type of instrumentation where a rapper is involved. You saw it heavily influenced on Tyler's later works, on Freddie Gibbs' collaborations with Tyler, about how Alchemist started to produce things. Very influential song, very influential album. Please, please, please listen to it if you haven't. Next on the docket, I Got Whatever by Valley. Rapper, Chicago, good music. You know him, you love him. Or if you don't know him, get to know him. Hip-hop artist. This song it's a slapper dapper. The bass in this song will destroy your speakers. Listen at your own will. You are warned. This album, I'm talking to you, guy that is riding in their 93 Honda Civic that thinks that they're at Lollapalooza every time that they turn on a Travis Scott song. I'm talking to you. Anyway, we're going to step on over to a little bit of EDM with Barry White by Zero. Now, this song, if you like bass house, if you like house in general, if you like bass-based EDM, then you'd love this song. This song has everything you want. It has a killer drop. It has basically everything in the department of making it loud, making it proud. It has this, it kind of like a drum and bass rhythm to it, but also it's mostly influenced by bass house and that whole movement up in the UK and in places in Chicago and in America. Next we got God Loves Ugly. Yes, you. God Loves Ugly. The remix by Atmosphere, Zed's Dead, and Subtronics. Now this song, actually I listened to this song by mistake because I was looking for a different song. I remember actually rediscovering this song, and this song was instant playlist, instant rotation. It made it into a couple of my EDM playlists actually, because this song has don't even try to find the original. It's not even worth it. The remix is basically the only song that exists in my mind. But this song is absolutely, if you really like, if you like Zed's Dead, if you like Subtronics, and with things that, those two artists need no introduction, but the type of music that they do, that really in-your-face EDM, then you'll absolutely love this. This has more of a hip-hop feel than a lot of their other songs, which is why I included it in this list, but nonetheless, it is an amazing, amazing, amazing thing to put into your rotation if you are looking for that type of sound. Next, we have Spiders by System of a Down. Why do I have a System of a Down song on here? Because I'm me, that's why. Anyway, moving on. We have The Burbs by Dear God. This song is a punk anthem, in my opinion. It's on a couple of my punk playlists. The opening bass line to this song puts you just directly in the mood that the song wants you to go into. That chorus, the burbs, like that, the way that he just spits that chorus. Another hip hop influenced punk song. It's not hip hop at all. Like, he's not rapping, but you can definitely see like the 1990s influence-y rappy in there a little bit, while he's like kind of like spewing about how much he hates the suburbs. Absolutely amazing song. Listen to it, listen to it, listen to it, listen to it, listen to it. And to end off the list, that's it. Jax, do something to the people. I'm embarrassed enough. And bye-bye.
All right, we're back for now. You saw a little cutie sneak peek of what's to come there. Stay tuned. Oh my God, we got cats. We got the pet of the week, a brand new segment for you. Because who doesn't love a good little kitty? I love a good little kitty because I'm a good dog. I don't know. DAWG. Good dog. Y'all, it's a special night. It's the Bassline night, and I'm feeling all right. It's 9:03 at night, SpongeBob. No, I won't fight. I know my right. Keep it in sight. Fight or flight? Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to play. What am I trying to say? We have an extra special bass thing. It's about 15 seconds long. It's a little shorty. From a friend, Kai. They sent it today. I didn't have time to cut it into a proper video, but I'm going to share it with you because it's a cool little bass lick. So we're going to flick back to the movie mode. We're going to watch a 20-second clip. We're going to come back. We'll get the interview going with Jason, this stranger, legendary person who everyone says is like just sicko mode bass, right? Just absurd, bonkers, bananas in a smoothie. All those ingredients, a little bit of absurd, Powerpuff Girls stuff, Chemical X, bananas, you mix it all up, slurp it for breakfast. But before we get that interview going with the fire bass player, who I've never met before, I'm going to play one more video, a very short video, just because, keeping you on your toes. Check it out. There you have it. They just dropped an album, and it's cool. Uber Marionette on the gram. Go check it out. It's good stuff. Probably going to get Kai on the show one of these days. They're just that dang talented. I'm a fan. You should be a fan. Wait for it. It's going to be so good. You should be a fan. Whoa. Hey. Mia makes it. My future mother-in-law and my fiance, they're both in the chat right now. Love you both. Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for being here. I love you. As promised, folks, I am going to get into interview mode, put on my big boy pants. Got to interview this mysterious bass player that everyone keeps talking about. Gonna get my, drink some honey, make sure I'm not nervous, get my voice nice and ready to go. Let's see. I actually have to pull them up, so there's gonna be a process. Bear with me. To prove that we are technically ready. Okay. I learned that there's no audio. Everyone says there's no audio. That went on way too long. But you can hear me now, and that's good. Stick with me. I'm going to do two things from a technical perspective. I'm going to fix the audio. I'm going to call the interview, the big interview. I'm so nervous. And then I'm going to add the chat to the interview screen so that you can hear me, You should be able to hear the interview, and then your chat will be in the middle of the screen. So, bear with me. Give me 60 seconds of your time. What did you eat for lunch? Go. In the chat right now. I want an essay, a cuisine blog, croissant of what you ate for lunch. Let it rip right now. That's how long I need to fix this. And then we'll be set. Just let me know you had for lunch. Capiche? Caprese? Avocado toast? Avocado tacos. Very different. I'm sorry. Here we go. I'm going to fix it all up. Watch this. All right. I think you can hear me now. First thing accomplished. Keep the chat going. People at PB&J, people at Chicken Wings. People had... Hey, Jenna. Welcome to the show. Jenna, I'm about to interview someone, and I hope you find it real cool. I'm about to call them, but first, I'm going to add the chat to the screen so that Jenna and everyone else can be seen while I interview this random stranger that I've never met before. Let us see. Can it be done? Methinks yes. All right, we got the chat. All right. That background is not conducive. So for now, I'm going to put you here, and we'll make it work. Time for the interview, y'all.
Ooh, yeah.
That's how good I'm feeling about this. Let's call him up. Boop, 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 doom, boom, boom, doom, digga doom, 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 digga doom, doom, digga doom, doom, digga doom, 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 digga doom, doom. Ra doom, digga doom, doom, digga doom, 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 doom. Roo doo doo doo. Did I kill enough time? I'm calling the person up now. When they pick up, they should appear in that square. Let's see. Let us see. They call him the Jace of Bass. Or Basin for short. But yes, they do call him that. Let's see. All right, so I have them on the line. Now I just need to flick this switch. Doing live shows is tricky, y'all. But we're gonna get the last laugh. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Can you hear me, interviewee?
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you. That's a beautiful thing. I am working on getting the people to see your face. So keep all of that outfit on because it's immaculate. But I just need to move you right there. Okay. Oh, boy. This isn't perfect, but it's a work in progress. How are you doing, Jason? A lot of people recommended you to me when I was like, hey, I want to talk to a bass player who's the real deal. I kid you not. Like 4 out of 5 people said, you got to talk to this guy, Jason. He's just the best. He's a lad. You know, you could kick it and chill with Jason. So, Jason, how are you doing? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm pretty good. I gotta say, I haven't heard many people describe it as playing the bass, but in a way, like when you're targeting the environment and like really know the species and like the habitat that you're fishing, it is kind of playing the bass. It's like a game. You're playing the bass. I hope we can have an educational, fish-centric discussion tonight. And, you know, maybe we're all gonna walk away from this feeling a little bit better fishermen, some anglers ourselves, do some angling at home. That's really what it's all about. Do some angling.
Is this some sick joke? Are you a bass player? Is that what you are? Are you? Do you play the bass? Is that what you do? You don't know what a bass guitar is. You've never touched one in your life.
What a guitar? What is that a species? I've never
Yes, it's a
I don't know what
gar.
that
I
is,
said
sorry.
garfish. It's a gar, a bass garfish,
Oh
a
yeah,
bass
yeah,
gar.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Plenty
no,
of
you're
gar,
good.
plenty of gar. Definitely, I am the gar expert. That's definitely why people had to call me.
If you ever
Oh
really,
boy, look at that.
oh man, this interview is off the rails. You won't like me when I go off the rails. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm the unincredible Hulk. Okay, if I were a superhero, I would be the unincredible Hulk. Okay, I think the joke is up. This is my twin brother, everybody. We were determined to let this go the whole episode with me just showboating this random person who is apparently good at bass, but I love him too much to be in on the joke any longer. This is my twin. He's kookier than I am. He just caught you. You're on the menu tonight. The indelible Hulk. The inedible Hulk, pardon. The chat, I can still kind of see you, chat. Jason, you just caught, oh man, the fish caught you. Your mic. Your mic is backwards.
How you doing, Jackson?
What's up?
How you doing, Jackson?
Oh! Ah! Once every episode, I have my life flash before my eyes. It just keeps my perspective current. And that just happened. I went like this, and I just kept winting, and I almost died? Is that what they call it? But I didn't. I'm still with us, and you're with us too. You're one of us now.
Don't die.
Because, yes, for you, anything, my love. All right, this is an interview, and you are an interviewee. So with that, I want to ask you some questions. Good cop, bad cop, mano y mano. Are you freaking ready?
I'm freaking ready.
Freak! Keeping it PG. Oh, look at that. I got to move the chat box real quick, y'all. There's a little sleepy puppy in the background. Move the chat. Look at that. All right. First question. What's the name of that sleepy puppy?
That sleepy puppy right there. Wally. Huh?
You could just be making up names right now.
Wally.
You could be like, Benjamin the Third Crump.
Hey,
Senior.
Benjamin the Third Crump. Oh.
I was reading
here,
about
Benjamin.
the legal. Oh my God, that's Benjamin the Third Crump is its real name. I was reading legal articles about the lawyer Benjamin Crump earlier. I think that's why I pulled that one out of my butt. But it's also the name of your dog. A lot of important, amazing work, actually. You should read up on him when you're not reading about your next big wave. No, you're a fisher. Fish.
Elevator pitch Benjamin Crump to me.
He represented George Floyd. That's actually who he was. I don't know if you knew that. Maybe you forgot the name. There's a lot of names. But anyway, George Floyd's family, I should say. An amazing individual, civil rights leader of today. But I have some questions for you, Jason, and I lost you. But it's okay. You're found. I once was lost. Okay, you're lost again. But now you're found.
Hell?
This is the jankiest interview. What's up?
I can see you and hear you clearly. Am I like being weird to you? Hold on.
Yes,
Let me go into my network settings.
Okay, you're back. I don't know what you did. All right. Well, you're going to be in and out, and that's okay because we can hear you. First question of the interview.
Okay.
What are you doing up in the state of Michigan? What are you studying in the world? What do you do?
Good question. I'm a
I know.
PhD student. Some might. Oh, Tell me more. Tell me more. What do I do?
This isn't that type of interview.
No. What do you do, Jackson?
I do a lot of diddly squat, which is a whole little bit of a lot. A whole lot of nothing.
Ooh, I think that rhymed a little bit. That was nice.
Thank you. I've been practicing my prose in the mirror every morning when I wake up. But okay, there you are. You're back. Okay, now you're gone. What are you studying in school? We'll talk about Basslines in a second. I promise the audience. We're getting there. I'm building suspense. You got to ride the wave of life a little bit.
I study nuclear engineering. I work with big, powerful lasers and accelerate particles to the speed of light in a couple centimeters. In fact, whoa. If my camera works here, that's a particle accelerator that I 3D printed.
In your very hand,
fits
you
in the
hold a
palm.
particle accelerator. Am I not mistaken in saying that?
That is a particle accelerator.
So can you just, are you like a supervillain where you can just accelerate some particles at your foes and like then you baseline like out of there like boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That would be really cool if supervillains carried a pocket particle accelerator and B a bass guitar in their pocket as well. Is that what you're telling me right now?
The regulations to things like national grants and like research funding strictly prohibit shooting particle beams at people, so I cannot admit
Naturally.
to any sort of actions. But certainly, if I did, I would run out of the room playing the bass line.
If you're ever out of Tylenol and you have a headache, okay, the chat is on fire right now. They have the real questions. I am failing as an interviewer. We're going to get to the chat, which I don't think you can see, so I will relay it to you. But 808 error, 404 error, freezes. I was going to ask. I forgot what I was going to ask. I'm just so enamored with the chat. So I'm going to give you one of their questions because they're on fire. And I'm going to ask you the question, then I'm going to go run and get a fire extinguisher. What's the biggest particle you've ever accelerated?
Who asked that?
Not Ben. That's literally the name of the person.
Not Ben. The biggest particle that I've ever accelerated is my love for you. The
That
first time
was
I met
already
you,
a
I
big
looked in your
particle.
eyes.
Am I not mistaken?
It's the biggest particle. Science has proven. I could tell you. I study it. Ben or not Ben,
Correct.
I love
But-
you.
Nice. I was going to hold you to that. Not Ben. Don't say Ben. That's wrong. So give me like the Bill Nye scoop on this because science and me, I don't know, man. My brain just no comprendo sometimes. I struggle with the bigger, loftier concepts. I like to think about them, but when it comes to textbooks, no dice. When you accelerate a particle, we're getting to baselines, y'all. We're getting there. This is all connected somehow. We're going to find out. We're going to figure that out on the back end. Particles, when you accelerate them, do they get bigger? Do they get faster, hotter, steamier, more neon green, like that incredible freaking Hulk that we talked about? Tell me what happens when you accelerate a particle in one tweet.
You give it energy, and Einstein said E equals mc squared, so of course you give it mass. In actuality, we so conventional. I'll give you the elevator pitch. My elevator pitch. What I do. Conventional particle accelerators are usually like very long pieces of tube that are buried underground and have very expensive magnets that are expensive to upkeep. And they can only support a certain like size of electric field. Their electric and magnetic fields are what accelerate the particles.
You're losing me, but
they
I'm
can
going
only
to
support.
keep going. I think there's people in the chat who are following you, but you're losing me. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Okay. You ever like held jumper cables together in a car and see them spark? Yeah.
I do it every day.
So when there's an electric field between those two things, a positive and a negative, and that creates a field between them. When they're close enough, it'll spark. But if you put them farther away and just like increase the charge on them, you increase the field, and eventually, no matter how far they are, the field will be strong enough that they'll kind of lightning bolt to each other. That's what will happen in a particle accelerator if you push it too hard. the fields get too strong and the materials like destroy themselves. So what we do is we have a material that is already completely destroyed. We have a plasma. We shoot a really big laser into a puff of gas, and that creates a plasma. And that's like everything's already destroyed, so you can't destroy it even more. So you can support a field that is way, way bigger. And the moral of the story is what they can do in their fields through miles and miles of like tubing underground with magnets to guide the particles, we do in this length, just like a centimeter or two, just because we can have a bigger field.
Nice. Yeah, that was actually surprisingly comprehensive. You're good at this stuff. You should make a career out of it.
Yeah.
Being out of science guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We just
We just like ascended to the next level of live entertainment on the internet. Ah, that's amazing. And we did it together. I got more questions I can run by you. Be thinking about questions you want to ask the chat because they're a particularly good chat. They will answer your questions.
Ooh.
Yeah. But for now, I have another question. What instruments do you play? Like any and all of them, you know, the freaking armpit farts. What instruments do you play?
Funny you mentioned armpit farts. Main
Yeah.
inspiration, main instrument. Uh,
The acoustics on that one were like,
I I would say my main instrument is bass guitar. I probably spent the most time playing that. Which I know you have too, because you were the bass guitar player in our high school band together called the Mason Jars, where I didn't play the bass guitar, but I played the rhythm guitar. And I say,
nice. I lost you again, but I'm going to try and fix that. Did you also play the glockenspiel? Am I remembering correctly?
that was Mary O'Brien. Mary O'Brien. Shout out to you, Mary O'Brien. She played the glockenspiel in Mason Jars.
Okay.
And after 3 shows, she quit the band.
And now she's like running a museum or something. So
Oh,
She was a-
yeah.
she was destined to do great things.
Yeah, including glockenspiel with the Mason Jars.
Yeah. I mean, that was like the opening act for the Smithsonian or whatever's in New York. I'm uncultured. I am swine. But oink,
It's a
oinkily
familiar
doink.
tale, really, like overtold at this point. Glockenspiel to president.
If you're unaware, glockenspiel is a little what's it called? A xylophone style instrument?
E.
Nice.
When, a quick facts question. When you're losing me, is that like audio and visual, or is that one or the other?
Usually just visual. Although the signal's not too strong tonight. I'm being told, so.
Chat. I'm gonna. I guess I'll ask Jackson if I can hang up and call back. Would that work with you, or is that very annoying?
You go ahead and try it. Yeah, do that.
Okay, I'm gonna.
All right. Now we wait. We wait for our hero to return. If you can hear me now, that's a good thing. I hear the connection was not good and kind of faltered. So if you're still tuned in and you can hear me, well, that's a really good thing. Let's see. Jason is calling back. Let me pick this up. Yeah. Oh. He is back. He's back. He's back to save the day. Let's see. Heyo. Loading. Chattily dat. If you're still out there in the chat, let me know. Because I think we are hitting a tech issue, a technical difficulty, but I want to persevere and push through, if at all possible. Let's see. All right. All right, you're still there. Goodness. Y'all are the real fans. Sometimes streaming. Hey, are you still there, Jason?
I'm still here.
Okay, I'm going to put you back on screen.
Hear me?
We can all hear you. The stream hit a tough bubble of bad internet, but there's still at least 6 people hanging out with us. So I'm down to talk for another 5-10 more minutes if you're down.
Okay.
Tight. I am going to fix the stream because she's hurting right now. We might not have video. I'm not sure. Maybe that all made it worse. It was all stunt and it just fired back in our face.
Oh God.
It's fine. We
Do
do
you
what
want
we
me to
can.
like audio call? Will that help with
Yeah, in the future that might be the standard, but for now, just hang in there. Okay.
the? Okay.
Cool. All right, I fixed it. Let's keep going. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
You just went through heck and high water to be here. What do you want to talk about?
How are you doing, Jackson?
Seriously, I'm fine, man. It's really cool to do this. It takes a lot of work to put the show on every week, videos and writing, but then you get here and you're sitting in this chair, flicking your hand at the camera, and you just feel like you're on top of the world and like you're surrounded by good company and like you're a member of the Power Rangers. You tend to get that feeling too. So that's where I'm at. I'm red. I'm number red is what I almost just said there.
You are number red.
I am number red, yeah.
Do you wanna do a terribly synchronized Seven Nation Army duo?
Oh, I would love that, actually. I was going to ask you. I think you read my mind. That's telekinesis, Kyle. Oh, God. This is going to be so jarbledy-garbledy. Thanksgiving dinner.
We're both playing the bass line, right?
Sure. Hey, Lacey's still here. I see y'all on the screen. I think the connection is A tier, S tier, S tier, but we appreciate that y'all are still here. We're going to synchronize some white stripes for the 5 of y'all still hanging out. A 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Wow!
We were so synchronized, so synchronized. We were on the same page, miles away. I swear it, I swear it, I swear it.
Oh, man. We were so synchronized. I swear it. I swear it. I swear.
Yep. That was the master work on musical synchronicity.
Yeah, I know, right? Thank you. That's what believing in magic does. You get to pull stunts like that.
I do.
Someone in the chat, Way said chaotic but endearing. And I feel like that is going to be my brother Jason. If we ever release a recording of music into the world as an album or an EP, that's the review that we're going to be gunning for. Like if the New York Times gives us a 3 out of 5, but they say that, the rest is just fluff. I don't care, man. They said chaotic. They didn't say and endearing. That would have been a 4-star review. But
Can I say
yes.
Kai, Wei, Andreas, and who was the other bass player that you played?
We played Andreas, Way, Kai, and you're the third one that we're gonna play after this.
Ooh!
Yeah.
You three are very good at bass.
Aw.
I look up to you three. You played the bass very well.
You heard it here first. Kai, Way, Andres. My brother's a fan of you. So there you have it. Jason, do you have any... Well, we'll ask you 2 more questions. We'll be done before 10. I knows it. I can see the clock. I see where this is going. What's your favorite bass line? Like, if you can think of a song, whether it's by Muse or Andrew Bird or what's that band? Of Montreal. I know there's a lot of bass lines that you really have enjoyed and learned over the years. What's one of your favorite bass lines of a song that someone can go Google now?
Doth thou mean to play, or doth thou mean to listen to?
Wow, that's an amazing distinction. I think I meant in general, like probably something you listen to and you're like, wow, I want to play that. And then you learned it and then it just floated to the top of your pile. Like, I know how to play it and the song, hear me out. I learned how to play the song and the song is still exciting despite listening to it 100 times to like get the practice down.
This might be like a weird pick, but there's a song called Bad Fish by Sublime that has like a very excellent bass line. It's not like flashy, but it keeps like the groove of the song while also being like kind of a melodic bass line. And if I were to like go sit down to make a bass line to like a song that I was writing, I would try and like hit those notes. So
Yeah.
Bad Fish, Sublime. Good bass line.
Non-chaotic,
recommend.
but very endearing.
Yes, Classical Thump, the song I told you to play as well. I don't know if you can call it a bass line because
Yeah.
it's more of just like a bass solo. But Victor Wooten is like a god. So anything he does is like gold. But Classical Thump is like his. I don't know. I listened to that song and for the first time and my jaw dropped. He's so like technically proficient.
Yeah.
So
if you watch, we also encourage you, if you want to watch these crazy cool bass lines, Classical Thump, like thumb but with a P, right?
yes.
Cool. Go Google Classical Thump by Victor Wooten and watch a video if you can, actually. Like, it's worth listening. It's a great listen, but if you can watch a video, you'll be even more perplexed by the method on display. It's really good stuff. Jason, what's the favorite bass line you've ever written? I'm putting you on the spot here, making you press your own buttons.
Have I written any good bass lines?
I think so.
I used to be in a band with I used to be in a band called Blizzard Shack, and we were like a ska punk band because I was very cool at one point in my life. And we played a song called, I'm not going to remember the name of the song, but
Catch 22.
I was. No, we played that song too, though. That's a good bass line.
Okay.
Michael Dotson, I believe, was he was the guitarist in that band, and he wrote all the songs really. But he let me have like some songs where he'd be like, just make a bass line to this. I'd be like, cool, got it. Ska punk. That's a lot of notes. I'll do some quick playing. Yeah, like that.
Exactly.
Oh, the orange button. The orange button.
Woo!
This was an orange button.
We're off. We are off the map. There are no buttons. There's like a analogy about life somewhere in there. I'm not gonna dig. Y'all can put the pieces together. I throw the Legos on the floor. Don't step on them. You can figure it out. Nice. So you're in a band. The singer's like POV. You, the audience, is the bass player. This is a simulation. It's not just an interview. It's not just an online show. This is live. There's like algorithms. There's software code running in the background right now. This is a video game. This is a simulation. Hey, you. Well, hold up. Let me be a little more swag. Hey, you, cool bass man person guy. Make us a bass line. And then, Jason, what's your process? You have to make a bass line. Back to the expert on the topic. Simulation is over. Do you start with chords? Do you start with a beat? How do you make bass? How does one make bass?
uh, Usually so the bass, you almost need to like know what every other instrument's doing to make a good bass line, and this was the
Good
case.
call.
I was like sick for a practice. They wrote this song. So the guitarist knew what he was doing, the drummer knew what he was doing, and they were like, "Hey, bassist, do a thing. We're playing, so figure out something." Because the bass holds down the rhythm with the drums, and also like walks around the chords that the guitarist is playing, and ideally does both of those pretty well to like glue together the song. So really, that's like, I think to make a good bass line, you should have like those pieces kind of worked out already. What's your rhythm, and then what's your like melody, chord changes, whatever.
Yeah.
And that was a song that those pieces were already in place. So I could just, the puzzle was like forming on, I could just like whittle my puzzle piece and be like, boop.
Like a
Fit
big pair
perfectly.
of comfy pants that you're like, I think I'm going to fit into these somehow.
The pants were woven ahead of time.
Yes.
They had a jawstring.
They were Gap. And there were gaps. There were gaps in the Gap pants. And you said, where can I make this bap? Where can I make the boom bap a diddle doom bop a damn doom dim diddly dum diddly dum? You said that. I remember you said that out loud. It was really weird and hilarious. And then you did it all. And it was a great song.
Very good memory. Yeah.
Thank you. We're closing out the interview here, buddy. Do you have any questions for the amazing chat of .com Doom? They have all the answers to every question. So if you have a question, you should throw it out there and see what happens.
Chat of .com Doom. On a scale from 10 to 10, how handsome is Jackson?
Oh, I'm afraid we're all out of time. Abort, press the big red button, unplugs computer from wall, slashes the internet box, sets house on fire. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Jackson.
Thanks for being here, buddy. Bro,
Sure.
literally. Other people say that
Sure.
like they're cool, but we say it and we're cool because we're actually brothers, so we can call each other bro, and there's no baggage or connotation. I'm just like being factual, matter of factual. Does that make sense?
It does.
Ah!
To a
Did you?
frightening degree.
Oh, it's scary. Did you just see that? My glasses like slid onto my face like it's that meme, like dude every day, where the glasses. It was really funny. I hope to make a GIF of it at some point. Anyway,
I want to echo. I don't know who said it in chat, but an entire episode of auto-tune is probably going to be a piece of gold.
well, here's the thing: we can do an entire episode of auto-tune, but I kind of want it to be an element of surprise, where like bananas is the theme of the episode, and then like, yes, I'm gonna learn about me potassium, my yellow crevice. Not crevice. What's the word, chat or anyone, of the shape that's like a smile, of like a crescent, a yellow crescent fruit themed episode, and then the whole thing is just auto-tune. You can't hear what the heck I'm saying. Like, I think
Good
auto-tune
idea.
is too on the nose.
What if? Oh boy, if you're making this like a season thing, like you have seasons to the show, like season 1 finale. Take every theme you've done so far, pop them all together, and the entire episode is auto-tuned.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Might
Only on
90
DVD though. It's not gonna be live
Basslines
streamed on YouTube. You have to buy the DVD.
VHS.
Oh, Betamax?
Ooh.
Hey, our sister, our amazing, awesome, the best sister. All of our siblings are the best, right? I'm not picking a favorite. Just Carrie, you're the best. Thanks for being here. Asks, where can we get .com Doom merch? To that, I say your local neighborhood Gap store. Look it. It's in the bathroom. That's where the rack for the .com Doom merch is. It's under the toilet. You have to remove the toilet, like all those TikTok kids recently. I don't know if you've seen those videos, Jason.
No.
Okay.
I'm
I didn't give
afraid-
you much to work with. Okay. We won't talk for 20 more minutes. I know we can. Basically, TikTok, the viral challenge right now is get away with stealing something from your school bathroom, but people are taking entire urinals off the wall, and it's terrible. I don't want to laugh at this, but it's absurd to
You
think
need
about.
you need like a tool belt. Someone needs to. Do they turn off the water? Is there just water flooding the bathroom?
Yeah, right. It's like you need it's an inside job. Like you can't just like blunt force with your bare hands just chisel off the porcelain. I don't feel like that would be possible.
I mean, like, I'm just more impressed than concerned. Like,
you don't fix the broken urinals around here. I do. So I'm peeved AF.
that was a pun. I don't know if you meant it, but that was a good pun.
Yeah, I guess I didn't mean it, but now I mean it. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern?
Yeah.
I'm just like toying around like it's Christmas morning over here. Is that okay?
Jackson,
What's up?
I love you.
I freaking love you too. Thanks for hopping on the show. Is there anything else that you want to plug? Or let the people know about? Your Instagram handle's on the screen.
Oh, cool. I didn't think of anything to plug, so I will plug my wonderful fiance's photography Instagram. What is your photography Instagram tag, Sylvia?
I threw you on the spot. It's okay.
Sylvia Shiori Photography, I believe. So
Yes.
look that up.
Go look
She's
it up.
talented.
Yeah, she is. Congrats on getting married in a month.
Thank you. Congrats on getting married whenever you guys are getting married.
Correct. Well, I appreciate you lots, and I owe you lots, and I love you. So thanks for being on here. The legendary Jace Basin is what people started calling you. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's the stuff
That's
of legend.
appropriate.
I know, right? For a show that is so wholly inappropriate, that was an appropriate nickname for Jason. But
Thank you for having me on your show. This is like the funniest thing I've ever seen, so I'm glad to be a part of it.
well, was it chaotic but endearing?
I'd say so.
All right, he's gone. Anyway, I lost him. Oh God, he glitched out hard there. For those of you who are still here, thank you. I'm gonna give you a round of applause. Come on, my darling, come on, Did I look like one of those old-timey shows that they did in the old times with the kicks and the twinning spits? That wasn't a word. That was the goal. But for the 7 of you left, yeah, the stream is lagging. I've heard. But for those of you who are still here, I'm grateful for you sticking it out. Turns out that having too many cooks in the kitchen on the Wi-Fi can be really not good for streams. But if you can still hear me, thanks for hanging out. This is a test. This is my last task before we watch one final video together. Actually, 2, I think. If you can hear the sound of my voice in the chat right now, I need you to do me a solid. Post either Tuesday or Wednesday if one of those days will be better for you to keep watching this show. Thanks again for being here. It really means the world. If we're going to keep doing this, I'm looking at those 2 days of keeping Tuesday or moving to Wednesday. If you have one vote, go to the chat box right now on YouTube and let me know if which day would work better for this show to persist. Tuesday or Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Or again, go to the chat. Let me know. Type in Tuesday, type in Wednesday, per which day of the week would be better for you to watch this. You're here now, so obviously Tuesday works somehow. You make it work. But if Wednesday would be better, actually, throw it in the chat. I'm taking some market data analysis. Major lag in the video. Got it. Well, folks, we are going to... Got you. You can still hear my voice, but the video's bad. Good to know. I am going to play some final videos, and then I'm going to sign off. So I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Andres. I want to thank Wei. I want to thank Jason and Kai for sharing your bass chops with the world. It really means a lot. That was really awesome of y'all. So thanks for coming through. I also want to thank Kevin and Torrance. They appeared in some of the other videos. And I want to thank you for watching and subscribing. We're going to plant at least 3 plants this week. Lacey, I didn't see any of that, but I heard it. That'll do. This is a podcast now, the .com podcast. And that's okay. I just appreciate y'all being out there listening to the echoes of my voice floating through space. That just means a lot. I'm going to play a video. I don't know if you can watch it or see it, but I will post it later so that you can watch it there because it's a good time. It is our featured pet video of the week. The name of the pet is Frances. She's an adorable cat. So I'm going to play the video, and I'll post it again later on the social medias. But to everyone else, Kelsey, if you're out there, we're still going to have a rap battle one of these days. I promise you. If you watched episode 3, you know that I have beef now with Kelsey, the local neighborhood rascal. And we're going to have a rap battle one of these days, and that's still going to happen. I'm never going to let you forget that down, or live it down, pardon me. But that's all, friends. Stay tuned. One more video. Stay tuned to the Doom. We're about a week away from another one. I love y'all. Watch this video. Thank y'all for everything. You rock a lot.
Embarrassed enough. And bye-bye.
Pet video of the week, don't you know it's the pet video of the week, don't you know it's the pet video of the week, don't you know it's the pet. High five.
Very cool, international business. Okay, so I'm truly winging this, making up questions off the top of my head. But I attended the event. It was a great success. Take it. You sure? Okay.
I would love to know your answer to that question. What is your favorite bean of all of the agricultural beans? Pick a bean, stay on that team, and put it in the chat. Pick a bean, do you know what I mean?
Very cool, international business. Okay, so I'm truly winging this, making up questions off the top of my head. But I attended the event. It was a great success. Take it. You sure? Okay.